Ladies and gentlemen, this is a former U.S. Marine, and he was killed over in Ukraine after, deciding he was going to go over and fight the Russians. Now, wait until you hear his name. His name is Willy Joseph Cancel. Well, I tell you what, he lived up to his last name because he has been permanently canceled. And you know what? This just goes to show you this is proof that many of these Americans probably been over there since the beginning when Russia invaded Ukraine. They probably been over there all through March, all through April, and some probably went in there back in February. It's no telling how many Americans are in there. Trust me, he's definitely not the only one over there bearing arms and fighting right now. And more than likely went in through Poland. So, ladies and gentlemen, a former U.S. Marine who was hired to fight alongside of Ukrainian soldiers against Russian invaders was killed this week. Willie Joseph Cancel, 22, was being paid by a private military contracting company to fight in Ukraine when he died on Monday, family members told CNN. He wanted to go over there because he believed in what Ukraine was fighting for, and he wanted to be part of it to contain it there. So it didn't come here. See, y'all just made all of that up. Okay. And that maybe our American soldiers wouldn't have to be involved in it, Cancel's mother said. Her last name is my name. Rebecca Cabrera told the network. So Cancel flew to Poland. Didn't I tell y'all he went in through Poland? All the ones that are over there fighting from the US, they went in there through Poland. Cancel flew to Poland on March 12th and arrived in Ukraine the next day to fight alongside men from all different countries, Cabrera told CNN. Now, he signed up. Now, what is the name of this company that he signed up with that allowed him to fight alongside with Ukraine? The circumstances of Cancel's death were not immediately clear, and officials that notified his family of the death had not recovered him, his mother explained. They haven't found his body, Cabrera reportedly said. They are trying the men that were with him, but it was either grabbed or get killed, grab his body or get killed. So they had to leave him out there. So it must have been a pretty heavy battle going on, and they just couldn't retrieve his body. But we would love for him to come back to us. Mm-mm-mm. So he is from Orange County, New York. So he's a native New Yorker. That's what he is. And he had reportedly signed up for contract work earlier this year to supply his full time job as a Tennessee corrections officer. He left behind a 7-month-old baby and a wife, according to the article. Wow. The U.S. State Department reportedly said it was closely monitoring the situation and reiterated its recommendation that U.S. citizens should avoid travel to Ukraine. But there's probably plenty more in there. Trust me, Cancel is not the only one that went there, and it doesn't matter what this government urge. I did the story a few weeks back of how many are going to DC to the Ukraine embassy, and volunteering to go over there to fight. They said it's been nonstop with people coming up there. So I'm not surprised. Wow. So the US government, of course, is telling US citizens should avoid travel to Ukraine due to the active armed conflict and the singling out of US citizens in Ukraine by Russian government security officials. Cancel's brother in law told CNN that the military man was the type to fight for what's right, regardless of the outcome, and always put everybody ahead of himself. Yeah, okay. He was just a really thoughtful person, Cabrera reportedly added. He always kept everybody laughing and calm. He was the man that stood up when everybody else stood back. Cancel was not the first American to die in the conflict. James Whitney Hill, 67 years old, was killed in the attack last month. He had been living in Ukraine and working as a teacher for 25 years, family members told the Post. Former New York Times contributor uh, and Brent Renault, 51, was fatally shot in the neck by the Russian troops days before Hill's death. American photojournalist was also injured in an attack. So, more than 20,000 volunteers and veterans from 52 nations have signed up to join the Ukrainian military's International Legion for foreign fighters that wanted to defend the country from Russian unprovoked attack. So that's what it's called, the Ukrainian Military International Legion for Foreign Fighters. Okay. I knew it had to be some kind of organization for him to be there. On Thursday, a United Kingdom resident has been killed in Ukraine and another was missing. And this is according to British officials. Well, this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen if you go over there. Chances are, you don't even know that country that well. It makes a big difference when you do and when you don't. And Americans flocking over there, Cancel won't be the only one coming back in a box if he's coming back because they couldn't even retrieve his body. He may not be coming back at all at this point. So, people, those folks over there are going to care about their own before they care about somebody like this that came into their land to fight. So, as of now, his body has never been retrieved because of the heavy fighting that was going on. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I don't know what to say. He didn't really have to put himself in harm's way. But some people will see this as brave, I guess, but I guess we're all entitled to our opinion. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.